All right, it is movie review time again. And last night I watched Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. Now, I would say overall that this is a very strong movie. It's not the best, but it's not bad at all. It is an action movie. It's set in 2018 in Afghanistan when the U.S. still had troops there. And it's basically the story of a Army sergeant and the interpreter that was assigned to his group to help interpret with the locals as they are looking for weapons and for the Taliban. Jake Gyllenhaal stars in this as the sergeant. Jake is usually really strong in everything that he does, and I think he, again, is strong in this role. And Dar Salim, and I probably mispronounced that name, plays the interpreter. If you've seen the preview, the basic breakdown is they're in Afghanistan, of course. Jake's group gets attacked. He gets injured. Dar's character has to get him out and back to the base. Once that happens, Jake goes home, and he realizes that they are not following through on the promise, which was to get Dar's character and his family out. And so he goes back in to get him and his family out. It's a little over 2 hours, and initially, it just felt to me, the pacing, I think, is my biggest issue. It just felt like the first half, first half, the initial setup, just seemed like it took a lot longer than the end half of it. But I think about it, it's fairly evenly split, really, and that's just a small complaint. I think the acting overall is really, really solid. It is, again, an action movie, so there's a good bit of action spread throughout the movie. So the other problem is it's not done well at the box office. So if you are interested and haven't caught this yet, your chances of seeing it in the theater are getting slimmer and slimmer as each week goes by, especially as we get into the summer movie season. So you'll probably end up, if you haven't seen it yet, having to watch it on like pay-per-view or streaming or something of that nature. But if that's your only option, I still recommend that you do this. I think it's a very strong, solid movie overall. I think the acting performances really lend credence to the movie, and I'm going to actually give it 4 out of 5.